So this video is going to show you how to use Buncee. Once you create your account with Google and you sign in, this is your dashboard. Yours is going to be blank. This is because I've made some Buncees before. So when you want to create a Buncee, you click Create a New Buncee. And we'll just stay with the current version. So Buncee works like a slideshow, but it looks a little different. So this is the same over here, how you add slides over here at this plus. And on each slide, it gives you two of these options. So the first one is to change the background, and this one is to add all your items. So if you click on background, there are tons of different backgrounds. You can search for a background. Okay, there are categories here if you know what you're looking for. Or sometimes if you just want something like design, like different backgrounds that are not specific to anything, or I'm going to click this one. Now when you click something, it turns yellow. And then over here it asks you, do you want to apply this background to all the slides or just this one slide? You don't have to have the same background on every slide. So I'm going to say to this slide only. And then you can start adding other elements. So if you click plus, it's going to bring up this whole other menu. At the top, you have your search bar, so you can search for whatever images you're looking for. Here's a text. Okay, there are some animations that a few of them in there that you can search. If you can't find what you're looking for within the program of Buncee, you can search for a web image. So if you've tried searching through the animation and stickers and different things and you can't find what you're looking for, go to web image. If you can't find that way what you're looking for, and you open up another tab and you go to Google and you search for what you're looking for, then it's saved in your drive, then you would use upload. So upload is for things that are outside the program. Web image, animation, sticker, those are things that you're looking for through the program. Anything that's grayed out with this plus, if you hover, it'll say upgrade. So that's for the paid version, so you can't use those. Okay. Stickers are also like icons and things that you can put in there. You can have your text in the form of a list. You can actually do your own drawing, but it's kind of hard on a Chromebook. And you can put YouTube videos in. So let's start with text. And I'm just going to say this Buncee is about the beach. So when I click in here, I'll type the beach. Now you can see that it is there, but it's hard to see because of the background I picked. So if I highlight the text, then at the bottom, let me get that menu out of the way. At the bottom, you have all of these options. So here's the different sizes. So I can make it much bigger. I can make it bold. I can change the font. Now you can't add fonts. You can only use the fonts that are in here, and there's not a whole lot, but there are a bunch. So let's say I want to make it larger. I want to center it. And I'm going to make my box fit the text so that when I center it, it's actually centered. Now see that line that comes up through the middle? Those are guides. So when you hit that, it's letting you know it's perfectly centered on the slide. So now if you click off, it would go away. But actually, before I do that, I want to double click again because I want to change the color. So here's color. And maybe we'll try yellow. That works. Now to move your text around, if you click off of it and then you click on, you'll see your cursor change and you can move it wherever you want. So I'm going to put it right here. Click off of it. You can always change your background. You can always duplicate a slide, or you can delete this slide altogether if you just want to start over. So now let's say I want to add something else on here. I want to add an image. So I go to this plus sign and let's look for an animation. And let's see if they have any beach animations. So if something comes up in this box, they have it. And see how if you hover over it, it has a little play button. So that's how you can preview what it's doing. So we have a nice little ocean. Let's see what that one looks like. Okay, it just floats. I'm going to pause it. I can check out some other ones. Maybe this one actually has like a wave. All right, let's say I want that one. So I'm going to stop it from, get off of this here where it's playing it. Just click away from it. And now I'm going to click on it to choose it. I get that yellow box around it, and now I can add it. I can move it wherever I want. I can resize it. Move it up a little bit. And resize it. And put it where you want. Now that we have two images here, or two elements, you'll see that when you click on something, you get in the option to front or to back. So that's the way, if you wanted to put the word over it, now if I take it away, I have to make sure that the text is in front of this picture. So I'm going to say to front. And then I'll click away, and it's there. Now it's hard to see over the colors, but see when the color goes down, it's there. Okay, if you want something behind, items behind, like if you have overlapping items, that's how you do it with front and back. You can also flip items. So let's say I want my wave facing the other way. Now it goes that way. Okay, you can duplicate items. So you could have more than one. Okay, and you can actually flip them vertically and horizontally. So I'm going to move my text over here. And let's say I'm good with my wave here. Now let's say I want to make my next slide. So I'm going to click here. And again, you can find a background. You can search, or you can look through categories. Let's search for beach again. And I'll click this one. Again, I want to edit just to this slide, not on all of them. And now I'm going to click. Let's say you want a YouTube video. Enter a keyword to start searching. Let's say I want to look for sea glass. Okay, there are videos here. You can hover over it and play it to get a preview of it. Okay, let's say I want this one. Click on it. I'm going to add it. You can move it where you want. You can make it larger. Now, while you're editing, you're not going to see it as a movie. It's not going to play. But if you do view, which is like a preview, see, I can't do it because I didn't title it. So I will call it the beach. And now I'm going to try to view it. So it puts it in this preview mode. And now you can see it'll look like when it's done. So I'll go to that slide. And now you'll see you can play this video. Okay, so when you're in the editing mode, you can't do that. But if you go to the view, you can see that. Okay, so that's pretty much how you add different elements. Now when you're done and you want to share it, you're going to click share. You're going to click on code. And here's your link. So you just copy this link, and then that's the link that goes in Google Classroom. So you can play around with the different elements. You can make this look the way you want. Okay, there's some animations, there's some static images. You can upload your own images. So that's basically how you use Buncee.